Hi, and welcome into BWYellowJackets.com. I'm Luke Schroedl alongside head men's soccer coach today, Reid Ayers. How are we doing, Coach?
Doing fabulous. Beautiful day. It's a great day in November here.
You guys just finished up your season, and maybe not the most, the outcomes that you wanted. Maybe a little bit of a frustrating outcome. How can you bring a positive to what this season brought for you guys?
Yeah, I think that's a good descriptor. I don't think we achieved the goals we wanted to, but I think in some ways it was a productive year. I mean, we knew going in that we were a pretty young team, and so I guess if we're looking at silver linings, we've got guys a lot of looks, a lot of experience, and we're hoping to build on that for next year.
Hey, you had a guy, Julian Kiera. He had 2 game-winning goals. What was so important for his success on this team?
Well, I think it's what he did in the offseason. I think last year with COVID, it was kind of an odd year in terms of the development cycle. So I think he did a nice job of growing on a pretty productive freshman year, and he's taken his game to another level. And I think there's other places for Julian to go, and we're going to really challenge him in the offseason to get there.
You guys lose 6 seniors this year. Talk a little bit about each of those guys and what they brought to the table this year.
Well, I think overall, if you look at it, they were personality guys. They were leaders. They were mentors. They did a fabulous job. I mean, Attila Nagy in the center of the field. I mean, very clean on the ball, just very reliable. Jason Lambert was kind of the pulse of the team. He energized our bunny. I mean, there weren't many days where he had to worry about him coming and giving a good effort. So I think the guys built on that. Matt Begin was kind of a guy that was a little bit of all of that. Kind of stoic, very very intellectual, very deep personality. I enjoyed talking with Matt, and certainly he added something to the team. Reid Watkins, we're not sure what's going on with Reid in terms of health. We're hoping he can come back because people haven't seen his best yet. He is a very very talented player, so we're kind of excited about the possibility of him coming back.
You talk about the possibility of these guys coming back. You had some new guys coming in next year. Talk about the recruiting class for next year's season so far.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of starting, but we're really excited about it. We've had some great players on campus. I think we're in a situation where we don't have to bring in anybody. I mean, we had a large class last year. We're returning a lot of players, so we can be kind of selective. So the guys that we're able to bring in are going to enhance the quality of our team, but also really fit our culture.
You guys had a couple successful guys in their early careers. Tommy Booster had an excellent season. Talk about what you're building on towards next season.
Well, for us, everything is just predicated on speed of play. So the jump from a high school to in a competitive club environment to college it's a pretty massive jump. So challenging these guys to get up to the speed so they can match the style we play. I think anybody that watched the team play, I mean, they move the ball very quickly, very effectively. And now, again, that end product of can we get goals out of that? We don't want to just have the ball to have the ball. Is can we get something out of it? So I think that'll be a challenge. But Mason Morris, Tommy Booster, a number of our young guys, I mean, they just kept growing every game, and I expect them to be really good moving into next year.
Did you have a favorite moment from this year's season, Coach?
No, I don't think there was one moment that really jumped out for me. I think it was, when things were kind of not working for us. I mean, I was almost, driving up to the office. I was like, I wonder what the guys are going to be like today. And came out and they were energized and they were working. So, it would have been so easy for these guys just to get very frustrated and down and just, stop really, playing for this year, taking a next year approach. And they didn't do it. Even in the last game, I mean, they were buzzing around. So I would say, if a favorite moment was just every day coming to practice. I mean, these guys were great. Their attitude, their effort, everything was fabulous. Couldn't ask for more. So I'm real excited about that. And again, probably a kudos to our seniors for helping to build that culture.
Coach, end of the season awards coming up. How do you feel going into those meetings?
Yeah, I think this was a unique group, and I think it really played itself out on the field. The star of the team was really the team. I don't think we had one player where you could sit there and say, wow, if you shut this guy down, you're going to stop BW. I mean, we had Trevor Ham, Brandon Garibaldi, Zach Hoover in the back of the team. I mean, they were reliable. Really did a nice job for us all year. Our goalkeeping people would kill for. I mean, we have guys that are really challenged to get on the field just because of the depth there. And in the front half of the team, it was like goal scoring by committee. with Julian Kiera, with Michael Tusick, with Tommy Booser, Mason Morris, guys of that nature. So it'll be interesting. I think everybody, really appreciates the team we have. But it's kind of a cool thing that we don't have one individual who's really just jumps off the screen, but we have a lot of good players. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, and we'll move on.
Interested to see the final hearings from the OAC on that, and hoping to see a good season out of this team next fall. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.